So we're standing here today in what used to be my parents' orchard here in Pasadena, California. And about 3 years ago, Maria, we met with a horticulturist and an arborist, and they said that all these beautiful trees and fruit trees that my parents had planted 50 some odd years ago would have to be torn out. They'd come to end of life. They were suffering from greening and malnutrition and all kinds of issues. So we didn't set out to design the root quencher, that's for sure. We just set out to save a bunch of trees, right?
Right. So this is the root quencher, and this was developed to save our trees. You can attach it to your current irrigation system or a plain water hose. It adjusts from 9 inches to 22 inches, depending on the roots and soil conditions.
What we ran into is we're sitting on a big hunk of decomposed granite. So when we finally did get to the deep watering solution after looking at drip and bubblers and all kinds of different solutions, we realized that how are we going to have one size that fits all applications? Because in some areas we can only get down to 9 inches, but a lot of fruit trees have roots down to a couple or 3 feet. That's where we came up with the 3-chamber system. In addition to that, because a lot of the soil around here is very compacted, we needed a way to introduce soil amendments, compost, and different things into the soil to try to improve the microbial balance of the soil to get the water to move. One of the things that's unique about the root quencher is that when you introduce water from your irrigation system, is it actually moves, in the best of situations, laterally. So you're watering in one place, but through the capillary action of water in soil, you're actually watering a large area with just one device. Many of these trees here have 2 devices. It was a great way to introduce water where we literally cut out evaporation, but also a great way to introduce nutrients and soil amendments, whether it's compost tea, compost extract, or the organic fertilizers that we're using right now. We've been able to not only revitalize these trees, but revitalize the soil to enrich the microbials in the soil. We never set out to design a product, I will tell you that. We set out to save some trees, and we've added some fruit trees to reduce our carbon footprint.
And also, with California being in a drought, we wanted to save money and water. In this chamber, how much water can you get in a minute?
Well, when this is fully extended, it holds 1 gallon of water. The valve, less than 1/8 of a gallon per minute to 2 gallons per minute. The reason for the valve is so that you can balance it with the existing irrigation system. If your lawn runs for 10 minutes, well, you don't want 10 minutes of water for the root quencher, so you have to ratchet down the flow control. We've got this installed here on drip lines, with bubblers, with spray heads, and the valve allows us to adapt and adjust to balance it perfectly with the system. So, at the end of the day, 2 years ago, we saw amazing crops. We saw just amazing things happening in this area and other areas on the property here. We have over 70 of these prototypes installed. We thought, why don't we share this with others? So we started a company. Maria's our CEO and leader and keeps me under control. We have enjoyed developing this product for ourselves. We're thrilled to be bringing it to the market for all of you to enjoy, and we look forward to your fruit trees and shrubs thriving and enhancing your lives.